Hello everyone, this is Sharif Abuzid again with a new quick video. And in this new video, I want to give you a quick look at the most recent form plugin in the WordPress ecosystem, and it's called SureForms. Based on their website and also my experience with the form, you can use it to create a contact form, registration form, survey form, feedback form, newsletter form. And you know what? Let's just disregard this. Let me show you the examples that you can create using the free copy of SureForms as well. They are adding, or the team have added or has added amazing examples here that we can have a look at. For example, if you want to have, like, if you are having an event, you can create this event sign up form here with this looks amazing with the background image. This is also a two-step form. If we add some data here and we click next, you'll find here this is the second step. You can ask people to choose their event date, add number of guests, special requests, and some other information. If you want to generate leads, you can create create a newsletter sign-up form like this, asking people to add their first name, email address, choose their interests, and also the frequency of receiving your emails. All of this can be done using the free copy of SureForms. So let me quickly show you how you can actually use the plugin. Of course, this is a free plugin. You can quickly install it by going to the plugins and then click add new plugin and add SureForms here and find the SureForm plugins. This is the plugin that we need to install and activate. Currently it is installed in more than 10,000 active websites, and also the form has been developed by a very strong team who developed the most popular WordPress theme, which is Astra, and also an amazing page builder called Spectra. Once you install and activate the plugin, you'll find a new item here. Let's start by going to the dashboard. Of course, the dashboard of the form will give you a quick access or quick links to how you can create a form, all your forms, and also to view all of your form entries once you start receiving registrations for your event or for your newsletter. Let me start by creating a new form here. And here you will be asked to choose, how do you like to create a new form? Do you like to create or generate a form by using AI? And this is for free. You don't have to sign up for any tool. Actually, this is one of the most amazing parts of using SureForms, which is you don't have to sign up to any AI form or application or any AI application. You can just start by building it using the integrated AI application of SureForms. Also, you can start building it from scratch. So let me show you how you can actually start building one from scratch. So let's click build from scratch here. And once you do this, you'll find the UI is very similar to the default block editor of WordPress. Usually the form plugins will have their dedicated interface, but the team here who developed SureForms, they are really focusing in using the block editor of WordPress. So they are starting to use all of the interface of all of their plugins are actually using the interface of the block editor. So let's start by adding a form name. Let's say basic. Let's say basic form, basic contact form. Okay, contact form. Now to start adding the fields, you just click here and then choose which field you like to add. If we click to browse all, you'll find these are all the free fields that you can add to the form plugin, and these are the premium one. I think with the free ones, you can actually create more than one type of your forms. So let's start by adding a text here. And then we can name this text field as a name. So let's say first name. Okay. We need people to add their first name. And here in the right part of the screen, you'll find all the options relevant to this field only. For example, here, if you like the input pattern, you'll find different patterns here you can choose depending on the field that you are adding. Also, if you like to have a default value, if you like to make this required, yes, I like to make this required. And if you want to minimize or maximize the text length of this field here, you can just play around with this. And here under the advanced, you don't find too much styling here. Let's say that I want to have like a 2 column where I can ask people to add their first name, and then I want to ask them to add their last name. You can play around here with the width of the field itself. So let's say that I want to have this like 50% for the first name, and then I like to have the second part of the column for the last name. So let's add another text field here, and let's call this last name. Last name. And to have this in the same row, we need to change the width of this field into 50%, like this. Now they are in the same field. Let's say that I want to ask people to add a subject for the form, for the contact form, for their message. I click here. Again, I will choose the text field. I will call this subject. As you can see, the text field is very flexible. I can use it for so many options or create different types of fields. Of course, we need to ask people to add their email. So let's add an email field here. Let's call this email. Now I have a problem here. I need to have the email just below the text field. SureForms and many different plugins make it very easy, because now you are using the default block editor. You can just click this arrow here, and voila, now we have the email just above the subject. Let's ask people to choose their interests, maybe, if they like. Let's say this is a contact form and I'm offering 2 types of services. I want to ask people what type of services they need me to, they are asking me to do. Let's click here and let's choose a checkbox, okay? And let's say service 1. And let's copy this, let's duplicate this, let's make this 50%. And let's duplicate this, and let's say service 2, okay? And you know what, we need to have we need to ask people to choose, or we need to ask them, we need to add a title, asking them which service do you like to have. And this can be done by using the heading field here. This is a heading called heading. Let me find it. Let me just, yes, this one, the heading. And let's say choose your service, and let's make this a paragraph, and let's change the font size. Let me go here, and let's make this, let's say 14 pixel, okay? Let's make this 20, okay? And let's go here up, okay? Now we can ask people to choose their service, and then we can ask them to add a message. So let me add here, and let's say a text area, and let's say message. So they write their message. And here we go. Now we have a very basic form that we can add into our website. Now, maybe you are asking yourself, but how you can add this form inside one of your pages? I'm going to show you in a moment, but there is an amazing feature that makes SureForms very unique from the most of the form plugins in the market. That's called instant form. Let's first, let's publish this form here. Let me show you how you can use the instant form. Of course, if we click here you can just enable the instant form, and let's enable a preview. And this is how our form will look like if we just take a link of the form and we give it to people to add or to complete the form. Let's say, let me copy this URL and let me add it here. So this is the form. I mean, you don't have to add your form inside any page. I'm going to show you, of course, how you can add it to a specific page, but still you can add you can give the people this link to your form, which is created by using the instant form. Let me just close this one. The instant form feature of SureForms. And here we can add a site logo. If you like to have a logo here, we can change the background of the banner. Let's say we like to make it like this, or yellow like this, or even dark green like this, or like this. I mean, you can choose different colors here, of course. And again, if you like to have like a background image, you can choose it from here. Let me choose an image. Let me add this one. Let me add this one. Yes. So this is now my background image. If you like to have the full background as your image, you can choose it from here. Use banner as a background, and here we have a very nice looking background image here. But of course, maybe I think I need to change the image so I can have the title stand out. So if you like to hide the image, if you like, you can just remove it. You can choose the background, the banner background as this. This now looks fine. No need for an image. If you like to, you know, choose or play around with the form, the width of the form, you can make it like this. So this is an amazing feature of SureForms. You don't have to give, or you don't have to add this form into another page. So let me disable this for a moment here, because I want to show you the rest of the features of SureForms. So now this is how you can use the fields. Now here for the form description, you can add a description for the form here. Let me go to style. I mean, you can add, this is the name. If we choose the form, let me choose the form here. Now we have some general settings, styling settings, and advanced settings. The most important one are the form confirmation. Did you notice this? If I click one of these, I will be redirected into a pop-up that will give me options, the form options for the plugin. I don't have to go to another page where I need to play around with the form settings. So for the form confirmation here, you can choose if you like to show a success message, if you want to hide the form, reset the form, or just redirect the form into another page. I haven't created a thank you page, so let me see. Let's say that I want to redirect people who sign up for my contact form or complete my contact form into the about page. Okay, let me say this. And then for the email confirmation here, I can choose if I want to send a confirmation or notification to the admin of the website or a specific user. Let's say that I'm having a virtual assistant that is taking care of all of my forms or messages coming from my contact form. I can just click add a notification here, and I can say copy, let's say copy to my VA here. I can choose here if I want to send it. Let's say I want to send it to this one, and let's say subject, take care of this, or message from website. All right. If you want to send a confirmation email, maybe to the sender of the email, this is very good for the user experience. If you want to send a copy for the people who completes your form, you can simply do this by clicking these three dots here and choose the email field. So now dynamically, this email notification will be sent to the people who completes your form, and by adding their email, and you can say here, thank you. Let's say thank you for your message, and you can add a dedicated message for them here. Let's say hi. If you want to add the first name, you can just choose from the shortcode here. First name, hi. Yeah, let's say someone. Your message has been received. Of course, you can add some more information to this, and thank you, thanks, and then you can add your name. Let's say the site title, if you want to have your site title here. If you want to have like your I think you can add your name here as well, or no, if you want, you can ask people if you want to reply to me, just reply to this message. And here you can also CC a specific email if you want to choose a specific email that will receive the replies from SureForms or from the messages sent to the people who sign up for your contact form. This is an amazing feature of SureForms. Of course, this is a very typical feature also for the rest of the form plugins. Now let me go to the compliance here. You can just enable the GDPR compliant if you are living in Europe, or if you want just to enable it. For the integrations, now for the integrations, you have here two options. First, you can upgrade to the premium plugin, which is SureForms Pro, or you can just install Sure Triggers, which is another plugin that works like Zapier and Papply. You can connect different applications together. This is the Sure Triggers plugin. This is an amazing plugin add-on created by the same team. It has at least 1,000 integrations right now. Let me show you. We can connect this to, let me go to the email. Let's say that you want, if someone completes your form, you need to add them to your Fluent CRM, email marketing platform, or even MailChimp. Let me search for MailChimp. I think it's found here. Yes, MailChimp. You can add, once you start using this form, this plugin with SureForms, you can add or transfer the data coming from your contact forms into your MailChimp account. This is a free plugin up to 1,000, I think. If we go to the pricing, this another plugin is free for up to 1,000. Let me just scroll down here. I think they have changed their landing page. So anyway, I'm sure that you can use this up to 1,000 tasks per month, and this can be enough for if you have a very basic website that asking people to add or complete such a basic contact form. Of course, here you can add a custom CSS to your form. So these are all the basic settings of SureForms. Now, if you want to add this form into a specific page, so if you want to have this added into, if you're using a page builder like Elementor or Thrive Architect or Prezi, and you want to add this page or this form into any page, you can easily do this using the shortcode of SureForms. So let's go back. Let me just go back to the website, and let's go to SureForms. Let's go to dashboard. Here you'll find, let's go to all forms. You'll find this shortcode here. You can just copy it and add it inside any page builder, any page created with a page builder. But if you are using something like Kadence Plugins, Spectra, or any or the default block editor of WordPress, you can just go there and you'll find an integration with this. So let's say that I want to replace my current contact form here. This is my basic contact form here. If I want to replace it with my form that I have created using SureForms, let's go here. I can simply go here and I will just delete it. So let me delete my form. This is the form. Just delete it, and then I will ask, or I search for SureForms. Let's say forms. This is SureForms. And let's select the basic contact form. Let's click choose. And this is the form here. This is our contact form. If we click here to save it and we refresh the page, we should be able to see the form. So this is the form. People can complete it and then get in touch with me. So let me click here to complete it. And now I should be redirected into the about page. Let's click submit. And let's see. Yes, I'm redirected into the About Us page. Of course, you need to make this like a thank you page. So this is how easy you can use the SureForms plugin to create a very simple or even complex forms for your website. Of course, they are having a premium one, which will have a ton of features again in the future. For example, you will be able to use it with like they have different plans here, but I think the best one is the business plan, which includes multi-step forms, conditional fields, payments. You can use this for payments, digital signatures, quizzes, surveys, calculations. I mean, you can use SureForms to do a ton of jobs using just one plugin. If you like me to give you a review of the SureForms Pro, just leave me a comment down below to encourage me and motivate me to make this new video. That's it. This is how you can use SureForms to create different types of forms for your website. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if this is your first time watching one of my YouTube videos, please consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I create a ton of videos about how you can use WordPress to create an amazing website that generate leads and increase your online sales. Now, thank you so much and see you in the next video.